You can record. Okay, team. So we're going to talk about now how to conduct, okay, the perfect business strategy session, okay? Now, the business strategy session, just to tell you a few things, okay? I'm actually going to pause this share. Okay. A few things here on the business strategy session, all right, is number one, here's your number one goal. You guys may want to write this down. I'll have it typed out later, or maybe somebody could type it out. But I have it in my notes here. Your number one goal for the business strategy session is to have the new recruit sincerely believe that you believe in them and will help them achieve their goals. I'm going to repeat that. Your number one goal in a business strategy session is to have the new recruit sincerely believe that you believe in them and that you will help them achieve their goals. That's the most important key right there, okay? And I'll tell you very quickly why that's so important, is because most people in the world, not just America, most people in the world don't believe in themselves, okay? I think you guys know this, right? Most people have low self-esteem, and it's just because they've been beat down throughout their life, okay? Most people tell them they're not going to be successful. Most people tell them they're not worth anything, right? You didn't do this, you didn't do that. So guess what? Most of the people that we're going to recruit have low self-esteem. And your job as a leader is to believe in them, and they're going to be attached to you. They're going to love you, okay? Because why? It's addictive for someone to believe in them when nobody else believes in them. But it's got to be sincere. It can't just be talk. You have to be there for that person, okay? And again, don't get me wrong. They got to take action, okay? We're not psychologists. I'm just saying, but you got to really believe in them, okay? And want to help them, all right? Not just about making a commission. It's just like your homeowner clients, right? Your homeowner clients, it's not just about you making a sale. It's about caring about them and making sure that, right, they get the right system, that they get everything done the right way. Well, it's the same thing with your business partners. These are your future business partners, okay? You want to be focused on helping them. Okay, your second goal is to identify if they are potentially an 80%er, a 20%er, or 1%er. And if you are actually going to work with them or not, okay? You may not even want to work with that person, okay? I've turned people away, okay? Here, because there's no cost to you, right? Like, in other words, if someone joins and then you just, I don't know, this person's not coachable. They're arguing with everything you're trying to tell them that they got to do, right? They're just becoming difficult. Just tell them, listen, we'll show up to the Zoom trainings. Let me know when you're ready to get started, right? I mean, unfortunately, you may have to do that with some people, right? They're just not being coachable. And let them come to the Zoom trainings. And maybe one day the light bulb will go on and they'll say, you know what? Okay, I'm ready to get started, right? So don't turn them away, right? The only way is if somebody is, again, they're trying to do something nefarious, right? That's different. That's where you let me know, and we wouldn't want them part of our organization. But other than that, most people, you're going to kind of put them into that category. Now, the third goal is we got to get some things done, okay, in the business strategy session. You want to develop their list, the top 10 homeowner list, top 10 business partner list, right? Money motivated list, whatever you want to call it. You want to develop those lists. You want to set appointments. Yes, on the business strategy session, you want to set appointments, all right? And then you want to get commitments to do training, okay, to get them trained. You need to get commitments. I want to hear a commitment. I want to see their face, eyeball to eyeball. Give me a commitment that, yes, okay, we're going to get A, B, C done. Wherever that needs to get done, which I'm going to share with you, we're going to get this done, okay? Now, let me tell you what the business strategy session should not become. It should not become a question and answer session about solar panels, about inverters, about kilowatts, about financing. It should not, because you know why? That's not the purpose of the business strategy session, okay? Maybe one or two quick questions, that's okay. but we're going to have, okay, by the end of the week, we will have it. We're going to have a question and answer document that all of the trainers, we're all working on together, so that you will have every question with every answer that anyone is going to ask you. It's going to be on a document. It's going to be on our website. Okay. So that way you point them to that. You say, listen, all your questions and answers are going to be on that document. That's it. Let them go there, because you've only got 60 minutes max to get a lot of things done. Okay. So, okay, Scott, we're recording, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
You want me
great.
to stop this?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Here's where we're going to start. Okay. So if I'm on a Zoom with someone, Scott, if you could do the business strategy session with me, okay? You'll be the trainee.
Okay.
Okay, and just go along with me, okay? You don't need to be difficult right now. Don't worry. We'll do another training session. You can be as difficult as you want. I'm still going to be able to handle you. Doesn't matter how difficult you are, okay? But I don't want to do it. I want to do kind of a really smooth business strategy session, okay?
Yep.
So, hey Scott, how are you? Good to meet you.
Incredible, man. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So I know you got a chance to take a look at the corporate overview video. And maybe it might be folks, and maybe that I sent it to him, it might be somebody else sent it to him, right? But I'm doing the business strategy session, okay? So first thing I'm gonna ask Scott is, I'm gonna say, Scott, so what are the things that you like most about the Apricot Solar business?
I love the remote work. I'm in traditional real estate here in Miami, and I've been looking for something that's high ticket, high income, that I can do from anywhere in the world. If I'm traveling or if I'm being here with mom in Philadelphia, I could do it. This is what I've been looking for.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, what else? Anything else that that you liked about the business?
Yeah, I saw this video from Elon Musk a couple years ago talking about solar. This is 2 years ago, and where you can actually, a homeowner can sell energy back to the company. You could become your own energy company. He talked about the self-driving car and all these different things, and it just fascinates me. So I love the business idea of it as well.
Excellent. Good, good. Well, listen, Scott, now that you know a little bit about us, okay, could you please maybe tell me just some key things about yourself, both personally and professionally?
Yeah, I won the mini league World Series. I participated in that here in Philadelphia. I threw out the last out of the game. I won all kinds of championships playing basketball, sports, and I won All-Stars every year playing baseball. And I'm all about culture. I can relate pretty much with anybody, and probably even a rock on the ground I can relate with. And I just enjoy, I enjoy people, man.
Excellent. And what about professionally? What are some of the maybe, let me know what you kind of done professionally over the last years.
Oh yeah. Well, I negotiated a multi-million-dollar deal for John Legend. I was one of his personal managers in New York City, and negotiated that deal. Several other high income tickets that came through for endorsements or worldwide tour sponsorships, and went on the road, routed his tour and many others. And yeah, that's literally came from nothing here in Philadelphia, and got into music business at 20 years old and just took massive action.
Excellent. Okay. Keep playing the video. I mean, excuse me. Keep this going, the recording. But let me take a side note, team, because I want to really get you to understand the power of a business strategy session. The reason I ask those questions is I want to be able to relate to a few things. Okay. If it were, say, well, let's talk about Scott for a second, right? I'm already kind of putting him into a category, right? In my mind, he's moving from an 80% to a 20%. I'm going, this guy has been pretty successful. He's talking about his achievements athletically. That means he's a competitor, okay? And I don't know if you know this, but people that are very successful, they're very competitive, okay? So I'm kind of moving him there, right? To 80 to 20%. If he would have said to me something, because you're going to get people like this, they're going to say, no, I haven't done much. No, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do. You could tell that, wow, this person has very, very low self-esteem. They don't even have the confidence to speak, right? With confidence to you. You could tell, right? Now, don't get me wrong, okay? That doesn't mean you get rid of them, not at all, okay? Of course, we could help that person, but they're going to be in the 80% group, right? They're going to need to start reading some books about leadership, people skills, right? They got to start believing in themselves, okay? They're going to need a lot more work, okay? And that's okay. That's okay, because we can help them, believe it or not, okay? I've seen people that are the shyest introverts, okay, become highly, highly successful, okay? If they could get put into an environment where we nurture that, right, okay, and we help them, okay, then yes, they can become very successful. So I'm not saying you turn those people away. The only people I want you to turn away, right, is anyone that is going to do damage to a homeowner, damage to our team, someone, like I said, right, unscrupulous, nefarious type person, right, a bad person, okay, a bad person, we don't want them. But other than that, we give everybody a shot. We put a uniform on them, we're going to give them a shot. So just so you know, what I'm doing, I'm asking questions to make determinations as to the type of person that he probably is, how successful he could be, and how much attention I'm going to be paying to Scott. Okay. So, okay, let's continue. So he just gave me, some information there. Let's say if it's a single mom, maybe she says to me, no, you know what? I'm a single mom. I was looking for a job. I've got 2 children, right? Well, guess what? Probably going to talk about her kids. Really? How old are they? Wow, that's awesome. Great. Okay. And we'll talk a little about that to build rapport. You follow? Okay. So now let's continue, Scott. So Scott, hey, that's awesome. I mean, you should feel, really, really, really proud of what you've done. I mean, it's not just anybody that could negotiate a contract for someone like John Legend, right? He's amazing. So congratulations to you. So let me ask you, Scott, are you interested in just selling solar or earning unlimited income by also building a solar sales organization?
Unlimited income when
Okay.
building a business. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Okay. And by the way, team, why do I want to know that? Because there's a very big difference between someone that says, no, I'm just looking to sell a little bit of solar, someone that has the vision of building a solar organization. If he was in an 80%, he moved in 20%, right? He may be going to a 1%, because that's what we want. We want people that are looking to build organizations, because that's how you get large, okay? So, Scott, based on what you've seen, what makes you feel that you would be successful in our company?
Well, I know a lot of people.
Okay.
And I believe in it. I've seen a lot about solar, and I don't have any problem talking with people. I've done other businesses before. I was in Primerica Financial Services, so talking to friends or whoever to get the word out that I'm now in business. People know me as entrepreneurial, so I don't have any problem with with talking to people, and I truly believe in the product that it helps out.
Great. That's really good to know. Okay, great. Well, what we're going to do, Scott? Let's go over. We have a document here, all right? And it is called the Sprint Award. Okay, do you see it there, Scott?
I do, yeah.
Okay, it's called the 10-Day Sprint Award. And yes, it is an award that we give out, but really what it is, Scott, is specific business objectives that we want to help you get done so that you can achieve your goals, your financial goals, okay? So the first thing I want to ask you is this, okay? What is your monthly cash flow goal? How much money would you like to make with us in your first 30 days?
Well, I saw that it was the split sales, the 3,500. Yeah, I want to do 10,000 the first 30 days.
Okay. Then when I do team, I write that down. Okay. He wants to make 10,000 his first 30 days. Okay. And I'll tell you why I do that. Because if he doesn't show up to training, he doesn't show up to Super Saturdays, things like that, I'm not going to yell at him. We're not dictators. You can't tell people what to do. You motivate people with their goals. That's how you motivate people. Okay, so if he didn't show up to a Super Saturday, he said he was going to be there, I say, hey, Scott, we're still on the $10,000 cash flow goal for this month. Did anything change? You see, I'm going to ask him a question like that. Did anything change, right? Are you okay? Is everything fine? You told me you want to, right, be a junior partner, whatever it is. That's why it's important to know their goals, okay? So Scott, what would you say would be your dream monthly income, right? If you could have the income goal monthly of your choice, how much money would you want to be earning monthly? That would be a dream income.
$83,333.
Okay. Sounds like $1 million income to me.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Okay, good, good. So 83,333, you want to make $1 million a year. Perfect. All right. And, you know, staying in line with this, Scott, what would you say are your compelling reasons to make $83,000+ a month and become successful? What are your, say, top 2 or 3 compelling, they're compelling, this is something you've got to get done in your life. And with that $83,000 a month income, you would be able to do it. What are your compelling reasons to make $83,000 and become successful?
Retire my mom.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Retire my mom.
Retire your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
That's it.
Okay.
That's the number one and only one.
Excellent. Okay. And actually, team, you know what? There's a word in there. We're going to put your compelling emotional reason. What's your compelling emotional reason? Okay. Why? Because I'm always going to be able to utilize that to get Scott back on track. I'm going to be able to keep him motivated based on his goal of retiring his mom. There's nothing more important for Scott. See, maybe not for you, maybe not for, but for Scott, his most important compelling reason is to retire his mom. And I know that I can keep him focused on track to get to stay, to do what he needs to do, because his main goal is to retire his mom. Okay. Now I know what to use to motivate him. Okay. So, hey, Scott, that's awesome. You know what? I mean, that was also one of my goals. I was able to do that many, many years ago in a former company, retire my mom. So we're going to help you do that. Okay. We're going to definitely help you do that. All right. And Scott, are you looking to build a part-time or, excuse me, one second. Yeah. Are you looking to build a part-time or a full-time business?
Full-time.
Okay. So you're looking to do this full-time. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to be reviewing in a few minutes the schedule for part-timers and full-timers. Okay. But on this subject, Scott, is there anything right now, okay, that would prevent you from getting started with us today?
Nothing at all.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So, Scott, here's a very important question. Look, I am going to commit, okay, I'm going to commit myself 100% to help you achieve your monthly cash goals, right? You told me that your number one goal is to, you know, obviously retire your mom. I'm committing to helping you do that, okay? You have my word. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to help you do that, okay? However, Scott, if I commit to helping you make your initial $10,000 a month and then $83,000 per month, are you willing to commit to our proven system, attend, okay, our Zoom trainings, and do exactly what we teach you?
Without a doubt. Yes.
Perfect. Okay. See, team, I need to look them in the eye, although it's through Zoom, and I need to get that commitment. Okay. If it's a, you know, half butt commitment, not sure, I'm going to repeat it. You know, listen, Scott, we need to be sure we're on the same page. Okay. If I'm going to commit 100% to helping you do that, okay, and that means I'm going to be with you on the appointments. I'm going to answer your phone calls. I'm going to answer your text messages. I'm going to help you with building a team. I'm going to do everything to help you. Okay. I just expect you to commit 100%. Okay. To, you know, attending training and doing what we teach you. And I need to get a firm answer there. If not, this may be a short interview. See team, that's what we're going to kind of find out right here. Okay. Find out what's his goal. Find out what his compelling reason is. Right. And once I know his cash flow goal, his compelling reasons, and I need a commitment. If I don't get a strong commitment, strong, solid commitment, this is going to be a short business strategy session. Okay. Because we're not going to, as I say, you know, push a rope. Okay. If he's not motivated, we can't. All right. Excellent. Let's see here. Okay. Now let's go to this next section here. Okay, we just kind of got your cash flow goals there, Scott. Okay, do you own a home right now?
Renting right now.
Renting right now? Okay, great. Folks, if he said yes, that he owns a home, all right, then I ask him the next question. Would you switch to solar if you receive an increase in total financial benefit? Okay, they're going to say, of course I would, right? Obviously. Well, great. You know what we could do is, Scott, make a note, send me over your electric bill, take a front and back copy. What we're going to do is we're going to run an analysis. There's no requirement, Scott, for you to, have to buy solar panels through our system, through our company at all. That's not a requirement. However, wouldn't it make sense, Scott, that if you could save tens of thousands of dollars, increase the value of your home, lock in your bill, wouldn't it make sense that you take advantage of that so that you can sell something that you own yourself?
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yep.
Right. Okay, great. So send me over a copy of your bill, front and back, right? That's if he owns a home, right? Next part is, okay, now we're going to list the top 10 homeowners, but here's what I say first. I say, Scott, so based on what you've learned, right, so far, okay, about solar, what do you feel are the benefits of solar energy?
It's cheaper. Electricity continually goes up. I mean, I see it on the news here all the time. And the home value going up as well. And I've seen Biden and Kamala talk about that 30% tax credit as well. But the bottom line, the most important part is, going to be able to save money on the electric bill, that it's, one goes up all the time and solar stays the same.
Excellent. So Scott, are you willing to, based on, right, the information that you now know about solar, are you willing to educate your family and friends about the many benefits of solar energy?
I absolutely am. Yes.
Okay. All right. Off the script here. You see what I did? I asked him a question first. I made him tell me himself. I made him tell me the benefits of solar. Then I asked him a follow-up question, which is, right, are you willing to educate your family and friends about solar? Well, he's got to say yes, because he just told me the benefits of solar out of his mouth. See, so the key to closing people, the key to sales is get them to say it, not for you to say it. Okay, we don't tell people what to do, right? We inspire through questioning, proper questioning. We get people to say it out of their mouth. And he just said, he goes, yeah, of course. Okay, now what we're going to do, Scott, is, okay, we're going to list some homeowners that you know. All right. All right. Now, let me ask you 1 second, Scott. You can pause the video.